For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's the Sabo54. The 2012 Abyss Rising format is currently underway on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, so I've made sure to come back, get a lot of matches going on, and I'm still gonna play more to show you guys as many Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel videos as possible. It's a special Japanese format, as they usually do when they do these retro formats on Master Duel. They follow the OCG lists. So even though this is Abyss Rising, a lot of cards from Hidden Arsenal 7, our set that would be, are still in the format. No Fire Fist still, just a couple of them, but we did get a lot of stuff that will come a lot later in our format. So I decided to use Constellars. Of course, you don't have everything as usual, but you have most of the stuff that you would use, I guess, back then. And yeah, I'm gonna do some other decks as well. And it's good to be back in a retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Format. I mean, 2012 isn't by no means one of the best or my favorite old school formats from the Zexal era. But it's, hey, I'll give them credit. I've been telling them, you know, do different formats, not just the usual GOAT ones. So yeah, kudos for that. Okay, so I'm beating up this guy real bad. He's not really doing much with Mermills, I think. And I'm gonna get my search with Sheraton here and swing for some more damage. He's left with only one card in hand, so you know the beating is going on. A few more pokes and we'll be able to finish him off. He summons the Alif just as it's Genix Controller, I think the card is called. You used it in Mermills a lot back then. You do the little combo with Abyss Undyne to get a search basically, and then you get a water monster engrave. Okay, so crash into the Megalo, and I'm gonna go for another rank 4 here while this dude is gonna be left with no cards, literally. Abyss Sphere goes down, and we got Omega while this guy doesn't have anything. And I got the BLS in hand. I got a few dark monsters too, like Tour Guide in this deck, so squeezing in the BLS. I mean, yeah, it's a very particular format, especially because back then, you know, in our TCG, there were no Constellars, so it was a first for me to build this deck in this very specific format. But I did pretty good. So that's the first game. I got plenty to show you guys with Constellars. Gonna drop the Tour Guide, get the Tour Guide, and go for that free, you know, rank 3 play. Tour Guide's so good doing that. And I'm gonna go into Zem mains. Remember this card? Man. I guess nowadays this card wouldn't be considered anything special, but back then it was pretty strong, because if you didn't have a way to just bounce it, like maybe with Compulsor, an easy way to remove it without destroying it, you were gonna get some free value out of it. Destroy cards. It was pretty strong. So I go for a little hasty play there, and it is kind of a misplay. The aforementioned Compulse, you know, he chained it with my Heavy Storm. So instead of a 2 for 2, I sort of just got a 2 for 1. It kind of sucks. But anyway, we killed the Card Trooper, and he gets Tragodia down, another card that would be pretty strong in these formats, especially if you know how to use it. If you don't, then it can be kind of useless, but if you use it right, combine it with the right cards, it can be pretty deadly. You know, free summon from the hand, buffed up depending on the cards in your hand, and then it's got like a brain control effect and a level manipulation effect, so you can go to rank 4s and shit, or any other XYZs. Okay, so I'm gonna revive Honest here, and I'm making this play because I want to go into a Mega and draw a card with the Star Chart. I have one of these Star Charts in my deck. In any Constellar build that I make, I always have one, no more than one, because it can be dead. But at the same time, it's gonna act like an Upstart Goblin, and if it sticks around, you can get even more value out of it, turn it into a Pot of Greed, perhaps. So I have it, but it's not without its risks. So beating up this guy pretty well despite my misplay, and it goes for Sangan and actually just goes for suicide against the Omega. I suppose yeah, he did this so he can do like the Dark Arm Dragon play, but of course I'm definitely gonna Solemn Judgment here. I don't know, man. I mean, it didn't have quite game, so maybe you should have killed the Sheraton and keep the Sangan around. You could have survived for a turn. Alright, so just gonna switch my dude into defense and go for an attack. I mean, even if there was Mirror Force, I can use Omega's effect, but just doing this, I didn't need to hit more damage. And we get the GG. Really good. On to game number 3. Gonna open up with Tour Guide again. I'm not gonna lie, I did open with it a lot when I was playing. I mean, I played a lot of matches, but I did notice I was opening with it a lot, and it's pretty good. It's just a very strong play. Going to wind up Zen mains again. You know, it's not like I got like all of the ranks, all of the XYZs. It's very difficult to craft cards and acquire everything in Master Duel. But I got enough. I usually go for Zen mains in the beginning, especially because it's not like an attack. And then, you know, mid to late game, depending on what he has, I go into like the Leviathan and Acid Golem, you know, when you're trying to push for damage, push for game, kill stuff. Okay, so this guy is using Elemental Heroes. He made some very dumbass plays and he's running a lot of dumbass cards. I don't know why he's running them. Skyscraper, and he thought he was going to attack the Zen mains, but that's not how Skyscraper works. So gonna go for the Torrential, and it's fine. Your board is open now, so even though you nuked your own dudes, I use BLS and go for game. So this wasn't much of a match. But anyway. And yeah, I do have my Pleiadises though. I got like 2 Pleiades. Gotta have at least 2. And I run the level 3 Constellars. A lot of people wouldn't run these, but I really like Sheraton giving me that Stratos effect. And then you can still do stuff with them. The Leonis, you know, he acts similar to Pollux. They can't negate him easily. And you can get those extra summons. You can go into a rank 4 still if you have Chaos. And if you got the 3s, you can go for Zen mains here, or you can go to the other Constellars, you know, draw cards with the Star Chart, go into Ptolemy 7. There's still a bunch of stuff you can do. Okay, this guy's running these ninja cards. I've been seeing them quite a bit in this format so far. I don't know if it's like a loner deck. The game gives you them automatically, so that's why people were using them. Or it's just a deck, I guess. But this guy got the Chaos Sorcerer. Unfortunately, did have an easy way to remove Zen mains, and Excalibur hit me for a lot of damage here. I can still respond though. I'm gonna go for another rank 3 play, and I'm gonna go into Acid Golem of Destruction. So this card is pretty good, being 3000 defense and 3000 attack for just a rank 3, but you do have to be very careful when you use it because you're in a time clock. Its effects are very negative. You can't special summon while this card is down. And what makes it even worse is that you gotta discard a material if you want to attack, or pay 2000. So eventually, you know, I only got 4000 life points. I gotta beat this guy quick or I'm gonna be in trouble. So I set the Sangan. I decided not to attack the ninja there because maybe he has Honest in hand, or I don't know. He left them in attack mode. So I was really unsure, like maybe I'm missing something with a trap card. I'm not fully familiar with the trap ninja cards. Even back in the day, like I don't know what they do. But especially now, I really don't remember. Okay. Kills the Sangan. I get the Honest, and he's gonna go for Maestro, Symphony de Jin there. And he put my dude in face down defense position. I have no idea why the hell you did this. He actually helped me out, because now I don't gotta discard a material or pay 2000. So goes for a ninja play and gets Light Pulsar Dragon. I'm gonna run him over before he gets any plus. Gets tracked down, whatever, and that's it. I don't know why, Maestro, you put me in face down defense position. So, Ninja, gonna go for a rank 4 play once again. Lavavel Chain, yeah, this was also round 2. Sort of dual terminal cards, Hidden Arsenal 7 cards, the best Hidden Arsenal set, no doubt. And I don't know why he sent Dark Arm Dragon in the grave as opposed to putting it on top of the deck. I think he made like a really weird play. So I'm gonna run over the Lavavel Chain, and I gotta finish up the game quickly, because if I get rid of another material in the Acid Golem, then he can't attack. He's gonna be dead weight, and I can't even special summon. So he is backfiring, but he actually helps me out once again with the Chaos Sorcerer. He actually got rid of it now that we wouldn't be able to do anything. So yeah, I really didn't understand this guy. And he was taking forever too. He was taking forever to make his plays. So making a dumbass play again, using Compulse to put the Pollux back. I'm just going to summon him again. And we can finally go into Constellar Pleiades. Get that fancy animation too. Cool. Like those armors from Elden Ring. Yeah, I've been really playing Elden Ring too. I got back into it. I really, really enjoy it so much. It's just, once again, it proves everything I said in that Dark Souls review I made. It's so much better than Dark Souls 3. It's not even funny. I come back to it and I'm so happy. I'm impressed I played Dark Souls 3 for so long before I change it back, to be honest. But anyway, okay. Got rid of the Maestro, even though it wasn't a threat, but just in case, you never know. I'm low on life, in case something happens. So, kill the Armageddon Knight, Pollux it for some damage, and this guy doesn't have a chance now, I think. He doesn't have no field. That trap card there isn't going to do anything. Bounce you back with Pleiades, and I think we can finish off the game when I attack again now. Scoops. And that's another GG for us. Pretty good. I'm really glad I caught this format in time, because normally I just miss out on them. But as soon as I learned, okay, they're doing this, they're doing another older format, I made sure, okay, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel all day. And you guys should do this too. If you don't know, the format is still going on. It's going to go on for a few days. Get in, make a deck, play a lot of matches. Make sure, Konami knows we're interested in these retro formats. It's all we give a fuck about. We don't give a shit about the new Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or at least I don't. Okay. So playing against Gadgets here. Now this is a deck that I knew from the beginning it's going to be a really good deck, and I have all the cards. I could have easily built it. But I'm thinking, maybe I don't want to do it. It can be a bit boring. I've used Gadgets a lot in the past. So I thought I'm not going to use it this time around. Or at least not yet. But it was a very popular deck. And I didn't get a great start. Also, I knew this shit was going to happen. I was thinking, do I play the Dark Hole before I play the Tour Guide? Because if he negates my shit with Effect Veiler, then it's worse. But I decided against it. I decided to keep the Dark Hole. And then when he made the Veiler play, it was so shit. Because now he got double search from Gigant. It was really unfortunate. Anyway, I guess I'll get a little bit more value with Dark Hole this way, since he decided to get into the Steel Swarm Roach. And that's not really going to do anything. But I guess he's played it just in case I summon something. So Dark Hole. Maybe we get some of that value back. But I don't have a great hand. I got the Star Chart is dead. The BLS is dead too. I don't have any light monsters yet. And it's really bad. He's getting all of these free cards with the Gadgets. I can't keep up. He's going to go into Gigant, get another card here. And this is why the Gadgets are so good. Especially because another thing you got to consider, I'm pretty sure Shockmaster is legal in this format. I don't have the card in Master Duel, but I think he would be either at 1 or even at 3. He wasn't banned at this point, especially in Japan. So if you can get into a card like that, it's pretty deadly. I didn't see no windups though. I didn't see Insectors. These decks I didn't see them. I was a bit surprised. So double summon, I'm gonna go for the Magic Drain here, a tech that I really like. I hope it works. But of course he's gonna discard a spell. He knows, okay, just gonna go for game here. You're open. Oh man, I did not want to see Machina's Fortress, but he didn't summon it, surprisingly. He's showing me mercy. He's gonna go into Cowboy, even though you don't win yet. It's pretty too late though. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I see the cows. It's too late now. There's no time for this guy to just get in the grave and then I summon the BLS. So I decided to accept my fate. I was really unlucky in this matchup, but I mean, he had the answers. It's sometimes the risks, as I've said, with running cards like Star Chart, they're gonna be dead. Anyway. And this is the final game in this Constellar match video. I'll post another one and then I'll get matches with different decks. There's a lot of decks that I wanted to use. I wanted to use Dark World. I wanted to use even Agents. But I miss cards on all of those. Like the Agents, I got all of the Agents and then I don't got Master Hyperion. Dark World, I don't have any Dark World dealings and I'm missing the Dark World Gates, the Field Spell. I only have one. Gotta have three. Graphite, I only got one of that guy too. So you're missing way too many cards to show decks like that. So I'm not sure what I'll do. I could do Gears, as I've said, or Gadgets, but I don't know if I want to do it. Anyway, so this guy made some dumbass plays playing the BLS just like that. He put the Zephyros with Armageddon Knight in the grave and you just banished them. What a waste. If you're gonna do the BLS play, why don't you just put something else there? Anyway, so now I'm just gonna get rid of Armageddon Knight. He's gonna be out of field basically already because of his stupidity. And meanwhile, I've got the Pleiades down, so it's already a GG, I'd say. I mean, I guess you could Dark Hole. He did this. I'm gonna save the Pleiades, might as well. Only got 2 copies. But you only got 1 Dark Hole, so you got really lucky there. Set a monster. And get the Book of Moon. I mean, I'm gonna use Pollux. It can be a bit risky, but I don't want to leave the debris alive there. I mean, the monster alive. It's a debris dragon. I couldn't kill it. But then he couldn't do anything. So pass the turn. I get cows, perfect. So, gonna go into Pleiades once again. Okay, you're gonna do Effect Veiler. Again, another dumbass. So many dumbasses, man. Dude, if you do this before I arrange my level once, then I'm just gonna go into rank 4. I'm gonna go to Prycep. I'm gonna kill the Debris Dragon. And you basically wasted the Veiler for nothing. Idiot. But anyway, it's pretty much going to be game now. He can't do anything. The MST, yeah, got rid of the book. Open field, only 1 card in hand. I got the Prycep down. He used up the Dark Hole. Tour Guide, it's over. So he scoops, and it's a GG for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the matches. I'll have more for you soon. Sub to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a